Now to LA's streets of shame. The homelessness crisis reaching such dangerous levels, the federal government is now stepping in.
Tonight, the NBC4i team reveals how the feds might try to get thousands of LA's homeless off the streets in the very near future. Our investigative reporter Joel Grover with a look inside.
In the heart of Skid Row, steps from the tents lining the sidewalks is another kind of tent that could be the key to getting thousands of LA's homeless into shelters in a hurry.
It's affordable, it's quick.
Reverend Andy Bales has sheltered some of Skid Row's homeless as head of the Union Rescue Mission. His latest project has been visited twice in the last 2 weeks by White House and other federal officials. It's a massive semi-permanent fabric tent developed by a company called Sprung. These are the same tents that are put up quickly to house victims of natural disasters.
And then we have to set up all the bunk beds.
Bales gave the I-Team a first look in advance of the visit by White House officials at the tent that will soon house 120 homeless women starting next month. Could this be part of the solution to the homelessness crisis?
Absolutely. They can be put up quickly. They're more affordable than regular structures.
Mayor Garcetti's current 10-year plan calls for spending $1 billion to build 10,000 units of housing for the homeless, a far cry from what's needed to house the estimated 36,000 homeless now in LA.
Well, this is a disaster. It may be man-made, it may be neglect, but we need to treat it like a natural disaster and move on it immediately.
San Diego is already ahead of LA with 3 sprung structures, which officials say have helped reduce the number of people living on their streets by 6%.
This is where I became better.
Arimanya Medina lived in LA's Skid Row, but now lives in one of San Diego's tent structures.
For once, I felt like someone truly cared.
LA does have one other sprung structure so far. It's in Hollywood and gives temporary housing to 72 homeless people at a cost to the city of $3 million. That's 3 times the cost of the structure Reverend Bales says he's putting up for just over $1 million.
1 year from today, we could get 17,000 people off the streets. We need to act now with urgency.
Reverend Bales has asked Mayor Garcetti's office to help build 88 of these huge tents soon. We asked Garcetti's office exactly how many the city plans to construct. They did not answer our question. They did say the city's goal is to build about 25 more shelters in the next year, but it appears some of those shelters will be far costlier than these relatively cheap and easy to install tents. Again, these are used in emergencies, natural disasters. A lot of people are saying this might be a partial solution.
Interesting proposal.
Yes.
All right, Joel, thank you for that. NBC4 is committed to covering the homeless crisis with our Streets of Shame series. If you have a story idea, we would certainly like to hear about it. Just send an email to tips@nbcla.com.